Welcome back everybody to week 41 of my reboot progression series. In this episode, we are gonna take on the third liberation mission. We already defeated Hart Van Leyen, we already defeated Arcarium, and now next up on the chopping block is Magnus. I already unequipped some items here, and I think we can go ahead and enter the boss fight. Cue the epic music. I was standing here and, I really didn't feel the music, but I'm so glad that I have it shared that, just overrides the, current theme. So, I want to enter hard, and I want to start the mission. I have to defeat him alone, have only my Genesis weapon equipped and secondary. I will do 50% less final damage, and only the base set of the current equipment will be applied. Alright. I think I don't have the... No, okay. So let's enter, right? Start the mission. Yes. Oh. Oh no, I gotta unequip my android, right? It's giving me such an advantage in this fight. That can't be a thing. Alright, so hard. And start the mission. Alright, here we go. I don't think I switched over my... link skills for this. Yeah, mega lag. But, I also don't think it's gonna be a problem, right? Oh, it might be. It's not a one burst at least. But it's not a fair fight either. Okay, I remember episode 1 when I took on normal Magnus for the first time and he completely destroyed us. Man, that were times. Oh, what the heck? Let's try not to die out. Maybe I should have buffed up like properly with guild skills and such, right? Oh, this doesn't look good at all. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Dude, this really is episode 1 all over again. Getting wrecked by Magnus. I love it. I'm a big fan. Wait, I don't even have my toggles activated. I just saw that. And we have this really cool buff here, Black Mage's Binding. You are bound and weakened by the Black Mage's aura. Alright. Okay, so let's activate our toggles. Do a little more damage. And... oh my god. Again... yeah, immediately died. Okay. Well, this isn't looking too hard right now. Well, I'm getting wrecked! Aye. It really takes some courage to upload fantastic gameplay like this, I'm telling ya. Dude, I'm getting completely destroyed. Okay, but this should do the trick, right? Okay. Aye. Don't tell anybody about this. Ooh. Okay. Let me take a breather after this amazing fight that I just showcased, yeah? Oh man, I'm like, on the one hand, I'm like, of course I should show everything, right? Every step of the way. This is what a progression series is about. At the same time, I'm like, oh my god, that's kind of embarrassing. Okay. One second. Okay. Good luck. Nothing. Berserk number 2. Hey, thanks.
A weapon.
That's alright. Not that scary. Okay, so what was that achievement about? Maple achievement. Gloom, not so scary. Defeat Chaos Gloom 10 times. Damn, it's been 10 weeks. Alright. So, maybe we are rewarded today? No, that's alright. Okay, so I can fit Gloom and Lucid into a set of link skills. Now that is also good to know. Holy moly, we are strong. Still no drops though. Okay, it is Sunday now. I'm currently in Dojo, and I wanted to say one thing. I just rewatched a couple of clips from this episode, and I said after clearing Magnus, I was like, 1 second, while I calmed down. And then I proceeded to not record another clip after that. That was, I don't know, I find it hilarious, right? And, you know, since in this format, I order all the clips by, you know, the timestamp. There's not gonna be another clip where I address the Magnus fight. So yeah, as you've seen by now, I did my bosses, and the only thing that I wanted to say is, honestly, I've been really enjoying playing Maplestory. The progression is getting slower, right? But it's, you know, it's still super enjoyable, right? I have my goals that I want to work towards, and, you know, one of them is liberating, and another goal would be to fix some of the potentials that I have, and that's gonna be the next topic after I finish up this dojo run. So yeah. This is gonna be, I don't know, like 10 minutes of cutscenes before the gameplay starts. So dojo is always kinda but I'm still working towards the Mugong Soul, right? So I need to do dojo in order to accumulate enough points so I can buy Mugong Soul Shards. So currently I can open 4 souls, but I'm not planning to do so until we liberate and get the proper weapon. So it's still gonna be another 6 months, roughly. Yeah, a long time. Alright, so I'm about to finish up my dojo run here. And, you know, just if you don't know what the Mugong Soul Shard is about, this soul that you can obtain from this is very, very strong. It is similar to a Ring of Restraint in strength, but you usually don't see people running this because, on the one hand, you really need it at level 2 in order to become useful, and getting, you know, a soul to level 2 can be very, very difficult, right? In this case, you need at least 7 different souls, I think. So yeah, that's difficult. Maybe it's 6. I think 6, to be honest. Because the Mugong Soul isn't in the like S tier soul tier. If you know, want to look this up, it's a Maple wiki. Anyways, on the one hand, it's hard to get the Mugong Soul to level 2. On the other hand, as soon as you die once in a boss, your soul gauge resets completely. That means you know, only get 1 use out of it if you die. So, you know, 1 use if you burst on entry. If you don't burst on entry and just die on entry, then you get 0 use out of it, compared to, you know, another soul where you'll just end up getting, you know, passive 3% attack, or yeah, I know, I don't know, 4%, 6% boss damage. Nah, I mean, usually people go for the 3% attack anyways, right? So yeah, it's like sort of a meme to go for this, but I don't know. I just want to see if I can reach that, you know, reach that level 2 soul, and if it doesn't end up happening, that's also completely fine. But, you know, this takes 1 year to work towards at least, so. Okay, I wanted to talk about another really important topic for my character progression here, and that is the near-term upgrades that I want to make. Near-term meaning up until New Age, and let's say, you know, what I suspect would happen during the New Age update. So let's say, you know, until the end of the year. So, first of all, Next 5, 10, 15 is gonna be the big one, where we hopefully get the Sweetwater Monocle up to 22 stars. And then I can rock that instead of the Black Bean Mark that I'm rocking right now. Then, with the defense line removal, we can finally cube. I mean, we could cube already, right? But it's currently more expensive to cube than it's gonna be in like 2 weeks from now, right? So I would really like to get the secondary up to 3-line attack. Simply for the fact that in New Age, you know, we're gonna be grinding a lot, and I would like to grind at the strongest mobs that I can comfortably clear, right? And what would help immensely is a 3-line attack secondary. Right now, also my weapon has 2 lines of boss damage on it, but since we are gonna exchange this somewhat down the line, I don't think it's really worth it to re-roll this item ever. Even though, yeah, it has the weak prime line, it only has the 35 instead of the 40% boss damage on it, and I hate to see it, right? But at the same time, it's not really worth investing into this. Especially, you know, we make roughly 12 to 15 billion mesos a week, just, you know, from grinding the main, and I can show this off, right? Opening the Legion here. So I grind the main for money, do the bosses on the main for money, and then the Thunderbreaker, Wind Archer, Dawn Warrior, and Blaze Wizard all clear up to Lomian, and that's 1.4 billion each. After the buff freezer removal, I would also include the Mercedes in bossing, and I might include the Corsair again also. Right now, I don't know, I would always buy buff freezers, but then I would be... I don't know, it's like, it's more a mind over meta thing, I don't know. It's like, there's certain issues that I have here, I don't know. I should really be doing my bosses on the Corsair. This guy doesn't clear up to Lomian, he also, you know, doesn't have the Golok set or anything, right? But at least 3-door CRA or, you know, HMAC can also be cleared. And I should be really doing that, but, you know. They did change Corsair, so the burst is much more condensed now. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah. That would be another, like, 2 billion mesos on top. Anyways, spending, like, 2 weeks of income on the weapon to re-roll it into, like, 2-line attack and 1-line boss damage really isn't worth it at all. And I might as well save that money for the Genesis weapon, right? Which, you know, it's not gonna happen just like that. You know, I'm not gonna save money that I would not be spending on this. I would just spend it on something else. Something more permanent, let's put it like that, right? So yeah, like I said, one of these things would be a 3-line attack secondary. And these, let's say, 4 items I have at the top of my inventory, I want to change them until New Age. Everything below that, starting with the CIA head, we can do in New Age. So what's gonna happen? Like I said, Twilight Mark, 22 stars, 3-line potential. Princess Snow, secondary, 3-line attack. Then my old superior Golok earrings here at 19 stars. I wanna roll a double drop on these, as well as roll a double drop on the Black Bean Mark then. Because we are gonna grind a lot in New Age, and drop rate will matter a lot for your Erda... How was it called? All Erda energy, Erda fragments, etc. You know, one of these drops from mobs, and yeah, item drop rate will matter, and I'm not gonna swap out my Meso gear, because no, that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be swapping out my Meso gear, which just means I need more double items, right? And if I were to equip more double items, it, you know, cuts into my damage a lot, actually, right? So that's also why I need the 3-line attack secondary in order to make up for that somewhat, right? Also, I have this double item, the greed pendant, and I hate it. I hate that I went for double item drop on the greed pendant, because this item does contribute so little to my damage that I would rather have another pendant and use that as double drop. So eventually, you know, I have the Daybreak pendant down here. We could also put it up here, maybe here, I don't know. But the thing is, we could roll double drop here, or we could roll a 3-line potential on this and re-roll the Sweetwater pendant into double drop, and that would also be amazing, right? But this item needs to go to 22 first, right? And we only have 2 spares currently. That's gonna be, you know, changing in the future, of course. But yeah, the hard, yeah, no, hard cap, no. The thing that, you know, keeps me from rolling for double item drop on either of these items is the star count on the Daybreak pendant. So yeah, but you know, once this item is at 22 stars, I might as well re-roll the Sweetwater pendant. I might as well, right? So this would be another double item drop line item. So we would have these 4. So if I were to just count what I would be equipping always, I would have my damage superior Golux ring, because I want to have the 3 set Golux effect for the 35 attack, right? And I get that through the ring, the belt, and the earrings, right? Okay, so that's why I can't really swap out the superior Golux ring. And I could go for another one with double item drop, right? But as you know, 22 starring another superior Golux ring. Ugh. I could 22 star Kana and just hammer it into another superior Golux ring. That's something that I could see happening, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not dropping my spare Kana and Meister rings at least, just in case that might be happening, right? So let's, you know, just count how much item drop I would have, right? So from the rings, I only have the Meister ring, which is, you know, item drop and meso drop. Then Kana ring with double line meso, and then the event ring with double line meso. This puts me at 100% meso, 20% item drop. 20, 60, 100, 140, 180. And at that point, a single line of item drop is missing. And that is a huge conundrum, right? Man, initially while I was farming familiars, I was hoping so much that I would get 2 10% item acquisition rate familiars, and then this topic would be over, right? But seeing how it is now, yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine to run around with 100% meso drop and 180 item drop instead of 200, because then you don't have to, you know, star up a whole new item and then roll for like 1-line item drop, 2-line stat on it. You can just avoid that if you are okay. You know, if you are okay with not using, not going up, you know, until 200 drop on the dot. I think most people would probably prefer to go up to 200, right? But for me, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. The alternative would also be just get lucky and roll like 1 line of item drop with 2 lines of meso drop. Would solve my problem, right? Then I could drop the vent ring and be happy, right? But I don't see that happening. That's way too unlikely. You know, that is a 1 trillion meso potential, which I'm probably not gonna reach. Anyways, up until New Age, I wanna, you know, get my drop gear, you know, somewhat. No, okay, I wanted to say finalized, but no, that's not the case, because, you know, the Daybreak pendant needs to be Star Forced first, right? Anyways, you know, I want to work on it. Let's put it like that. I don't need to work on the Greed pendant, but it really will depend on where I will be grinding, if I can even equip this item, because, like I said, it doesn't contribute any damage. So, yeah, and these items will contribute damage here by the fact, you know, it has... they have, you know, a proper star count on them, and, you know, good flames. So Anyways, after I rolled 3-line attack, double item, I want to roll this head into a 4-second cooldown head. And that's gonna take a lot of money away from us, right? It's very expensive, but it's probably gonna be very worth it because the Shadow Bite cooldown is gonna get decreased as you level up the 6th job skill node. And yeah, I'm all about that. So yeah, Shadow Bite farming is my deal. So I think the -4-second cooldown head will definitely be high on the priority list. And besides that, I wanna finish the Umbra pieces, get them to 22 stars. The main thing that's holding me back from working on these is, of course, a proper star forcing event as well as the spares, right? I have a bunch of these droplet stones, but this doesn't guarantee us guarantee me that I will be hitting the 22 star count on these, and I'm definitely not gonna stop on 20 or 21. I think stopping at 19 is fine because you can reasonably get them up to 19 without booming, right? But it's either 19 or 22 on these pieces. That's just my hard opinion that I'm never gonna debate anybody about 19 or 22 on arcanes. That's just it. Then next up, the slime ring. I need more spares in order to work on this. And the potential is finalized, so I won't be able to hammer another item into this. And that's the end of the story. So more spares, and then I can 22 this. The slime ring in general is also a good candidate in, for an item to go 23 stars on, / go double item drop rate on, because down the line when we are comfortably clearing sea slime and there's not gonna be boss trading anymore, yeah, we're gonna get a couple of spares. Let's put it like that. It's not a common drop, right? But it's, you're gonna get one a month. Let's put it like that. Yeah. Already talked about the Daybreak Pendant. That's all, gonna be startup. We find a potential and then we'll see if this is gonna be the double drop item or the Sweetwater Pendant. Right now I'm leaning towards the Sweetwater Pendant because in the super end game scenario we wanna be using a Daybreak Pendant for the 2-set effect, because we're gonna be rocking the pitch boss items in the other slots, right? So, although I've seen the strongest Nightwalker in NA go for a 23-star Sweetwater Pendant instead, so it's not set in stone to go for 22 Daybreak and then swap it out. At the same time, I don't see myself doing Commercy daily in order to justify going for 23 star on any of those items. And yeah, lastly, the Wings of Fate. This is more like a meme item, right? But I honestly, this would be the item that I would put into Smegas. 22 star Wings of Fate. How cool would that be? And yeah, like I said, this, if you're not familiar with the Wings of Fate, if you have the right characters equipped, they will provide you with a -1 cooldown effect. So if you have Izuna, right, Izuna? Yeah. Tengu and Yorozu equipped, and then equip the Wings of Fate, you'll see I have 1 second of additional cooldown reduction, which might be useful, which might not be useful, right? But it's not like this item is gonna cost us an outrageous amount of money to start us up, right? So might as well try. All in all of these upgrades are gonna take roughly 200 billion mesos from us. Probably more like 250 billion if I, go with the average, right? So I've pulled all my money together that I have in the account right now, and I'm having, yeah, this is it. Like, I have 60 billion mesos. And like I said, I make roughly like 12 to 15 billion. So 60 billion takes me 4 weeks, so 60, 120, 180, 240. That's another 3 months, right? 3 to 4 months, and then will be there. It really depends on how consistently I do my weeklies, right? At the same time, I'm gonna go to Korea again at the end of the year for 3 weeks, and then, you know, do 1 week of Japan vacation as well. So definitely gonna miss a bunch of weeklies. So I think I have the measures that I'm gonna spend this year already completely laid out in front of me. And that also means that I won't really get the chance to rework some of these potentials, because yeah, most of my items have, you know, 1 or 2 lines of alt stat on them. So yeah, it's not a high priority item on my list to roll these properly, but all in all, with the equips that I have right now, I am at 53,000k luck. So that's very, very nice. Am I there? Ah, with Maple Warrior, right? So this is always how I've looked at it. And yeah, if I were to activate my pill, I'm over the 53k mark. So yeah, I'm gonna nerf myself by going for the 4-second cooldown head, but at the same time, I'm, you know, gonna improve my damage through the other means, right? Just doing my dailies and leveling up the odium symbol is gonna compensate for that, right? So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about in depth. And yeah, I hope you also have your plan for New Age mapped out already, so you know what to prioritize. Going for the double item drop rate items is of high importance for me, simply for the fact that I know it's gonna be a real grind to get these items up. So yeah. Wait, no, I said items. I meant to get these skills up, right? So yeah. Okay, so this week is gonna be the last week where I will be eligible to get weekly boss coins from the Vongstrand event, and that's why I took the liberty to completely rob the coin store. And it's actually really nice to see that, you know, I could just buy everything besides the black circulators, which I have no use for. We went over this in the past. I don't think these are ever gonna improve my inner ability. But since we can decide, I might as well buy them and try them out, right? Okay, so looking at my current inner ability, we have the perfect meso, perfect item drop, but the boss damage could be improved by 3%, right? And that's what the black circulators are used for, in order to not re-roll the lines, but just re-roll the stats on the lines. If you aren't a class that uses +1 attack speed on the first line, these circulators are nearly useless, to be honest. The chance to improve your inability without ruining one of the perfect lines is so low that I don't consider it to be worth it to even buy these, right? In this case, I literally don't have anything else to spend the coins on, so I might as well try, but, you know, if I could buy something else for the coins, I would have, trust me. Anyways, we can decide, yeah. It says in the orange text at the bottom, be aware the numbers being reset may go up or down, or remain the same. You can decide whether to apply the reset abilities or not. So let's try it out. You see, you know, boss damage went up by 2%, but item drop went down by 1%. And to be honest, that's just something that is not acceptable. I'm not gonna ever be accepting item drop or meso drop going down. It's just no. I love having my perfect inner ability, and I'm not. No, same thing again. Meso obtained went down by 1%. Boss damage went up again. Nope. These are actually kind of decent rolls. Usually it is much worse. So yeah, exactly. Item drop 13, Meso obtained 14. Ugh, horrendous. Alright. 2 more to go. 15, 14, 15. No. And last one. 13, 15, and 17. No. Yeah, just hitting the 15, 15 at the bottom is so unlikely. But it can happen, right? So might as well try. And you know, as always, I'm gonna use the legendary cubes on my secondary, hope for the best, and get nothing, right? Anyways, we have a bunch of flames here, and last week we flamed the Sweetwater Monocle, right? We ended up with 4 attack and 4% all set. And I went over my other non-flame advantaged items, and I got even, you know, I got a comment saying, what the fuck, you know, some of these non-flame advantaged item flames are insane, and I have to agree. And then I looked over the other flames that I have. You know, this is 32 and 3, which is also really good. But then I saw the belt, which is 3 attack, 3% all set, which is worse than what I've rolled last episode, right? So I might as well try to improve this flame. We're gonna use this item for a very, very, very long time. And we have 30 red flames, so I might as well try, right? Other than that, I could also reflame, you know, some Umbras here. But I don't know. No, I just want to redo the belt flame, so let's try 30 red flames. Oh man, it's always a little depressing seeing these flames 16 like ay. Okay, the red the red flames didn't result in any upgrade, and now oh lol, what are the odds? 3 attack and 3% odds, and there we go again. At least we didn't lose anything, right? So 55 black flames. That's so hilarious. Okay. 4 attack and 3% odds that we got a 1 attack improvement. Wow. I'm thinking I should probably stop this. I mean, it doesn't matter in the end, right? There are so many decisions that you can take in this game, and you'll never know what's gonna be worth it or not, since, you know, either you get what you're looking for or you don't, right? And okay, no upgrade on the shoe, that's also completely fine. I think that does it. We completely robbed the coin store, and yeah, I think the Pongstrad event is about to be over for us. And I'm really looking forward towards the next event. And oh wow, there are pet boxes. Let me wait the timeout, and then we'll open these. See if we get another, I don't know, special vac pet or something like that. I'm not gonna claim these on the main. I'm just gonna claim this on the Mercedes, right? Because I already have a vac pet here anyways, so. Okay, so here we are on the Mercedes. I waited long enough. I did some bossing on my other bossing characters. And now it's time to claim these rewards. Just from, you know, reading the smegas and the guild chat, etc., I already know that apparently these are bugged. And they don't pay out with, you know, the guaranteed vac pad. So, okay, so here's the box. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'm supposed to get the backpack right away or not. So let's just open all of these, you know, say the same. And we have the jackpot as well, but you know, obviously we can't really count on that. Yeah, and we didn't get the backpack. Strange. I never had one on this character, so I thought, you know, it might work, but I mean, at least we got a couple of EXP coupons. I'm gonna start grinding now anyways, not on this character but on the main, because I still need to get through a couple of Legion and Wealth coupons, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Alright, so it's already Monday, and I have a feeling that this episode is already on its way out, at least it feels like that for me. But I still have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, right? So, first of all, if you remember me talking about claiming a bunch of event rings to get an achievement a couple of weeks ago, it somehow just randomly came to me that I should probably take a look at the achievement to see to check my progress out, right? And that's what I did. So, type in a ring into the achievements, and then you'll see the King of Rings achievement, which I already got 2021 when I played my Shade in Luna before I, ever put my foot into Reboot, right? Or set my foot into Reboot. Yeah. So if you click on this, you'll see you'll need the Masters S, Synergy, Vengeful, Complete Sylph, Cosmos, and Adventure Deep Dark Critical Ring. And I claimed all of these in Luna already, it seems like. And I hope that I never claimed the reward for this, because the reward is the Ring Master Chair right here. And I think, I only saw this once, right? But I think this is a really cool chair. So let's hope that I can actually claim it. You must be here for King of the Ring. King of the Ring. King of the Rings. You can only collect this reward once per account. Do you really want to get the reward as Soga? Yes! Oh, it worked! We got it! We got it! Oh my god. Okay, let me loot the mezzo here. And then let's check it out. I also did some grinding because, like I said, I wanted to get through the Legion Wealth coupons because I fell behind a little bit. It's not like I burned out or anything, but I just fell behind, right? I'm doing my, 8 hours of farming at least a week, right? So, that's what I've been doing. I'm still on the coupons from last week, and I already bought the new ones, just, put some pressure on myself to actually get through these. Anyways, let's check out the ring here. Ring Master Chair. Dude, that is so awesome with the whole outfit, man. I think this is the chair that you want to be rocking in Hennes's Channel 1. Damn, man. This is... I think it's a really cool... It's cool because, it's not like some random event share, you just logged in during that time period, right? And got a chair. Even though this chair looks amazing, right? No. It is something that everybody can earn, but, you actually have to put in some effort in order to get it, right? And in that sense, you also have to play during a certain time when they give out event rings, right? But that happens like all the time, right? So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I would love if there would be a freaking in-game radio or something like that where I could just adjust the in-game music that's playing. That's why, the Knight's Chamber chair here is still gonna be my number 1. Then the Ringmaster chair is gonna be number 2, and then, of course, the 275 chair is gonna be number 3. And actually, I kind of really like this chair that we got from the Safe event as well. Because it's like, if you sit on this chair and Hennes's Channel 1, it's, it's somewhat of a flex, You could be sitting on your 275 chair or 250 chair, right? And collect fame, but you choose to sit in this chair instead. I guess that goes for all the chairs, right? But this is one of the chairs that also lets you put a message, right? Which is the other benefit of the 275 chair, right? So, yeah, this is just a flex. this is also kind of flex. I mean, chairs are just about flexing, right? Okay, anyways, let me return to grinding here. And, you know, just let me tell you. We currently can't buy any buff freezers because this is the last week of the buff freezer's existence. And because Nexon didn't really bother putting in the legwork to properly code a transition, they just decided to prohibit anybody from buying any more buff freezers. And I got done with my weeklies on the main and on my other Cygnus Knights, and I have one singular buff freezer left, which is mwah, chef's kiss. Because, you know, I can still use this to enter the practice mode of other bosses, right? So, actually perfect how it turned out. Actually perfect. So, yeah. That was just an amazing coincidence, to be honest. And yeah, besides that, like I said, I'm grinding away. And I have one more thing that I want to do in this episode. And that is complete the Shangrila storyline with you guys. And I think, you know, I could start that right now. So let's go there. Hello, story boss fight. You're supposed to die immediately. Okay. Alright, don't kill me now. I only have one buff freezer. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh god. Subscribe now for more awesome bossing content. Not only am I amazing at Magnus, I'm also amazing at storyline culling, apparently. I'm definitely gonna lose my buff freezer, am I? Wait, do I have my burst up? Let me just go to that there. Okay. Ah. Alright, I think this should do the trick still. Done. Alright, culling ignores everything. Or like, this isn't even culling, but... Oh, no! My last buff freezer, man! Did you really have to take that from me at 0.5%? Unfair. Also, did you really think that we're gonna go through the story here and read? No, 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 no. I hope you expect this from me. I don't care. I just want to get this quest out of my light bulb. That's it.
Look out! Kayling's here and she's unstoppable!
It's Kaling? Not Carling? The fuck? Okay. I mean, I just said that I don't really care for the story, and then they hit me with some cinematics? What? Of course I'm enjoying that. Immediately put me back to like Elder Scrolls Online, which had amazing visuals, just, you know, visuals, voiced cutscenes and stuff like that as well, so... can we bind her now? No, we can't. Let's hope that I don't die here. Oh my gosh, she moved out of the last rapid throw spear. Amazing. Don't die. Oh, I'm bound. I'm bound? I'm stunned? Or whatever. We did it. More amazing gameplay. Okay, so I just got done with the last cutscene, I suppose. Yes. And now I only have the Threads of Fate and the Cursed Caesarium questline here. And I don't really want to do the Cursed Caesarium questline yet, so I can endure this staring at my face every day, right? But one more thing on the forced questline. No, it's not forced, right? But how should I put it? One more thing on the questlines is that the reason why I can't really engage with the story of this game is because it always forces itself onto me when I'm not really in the mood for story, right? Once I hit level 200, I want to unlock the 5th job. Once I hit 205, I really want to get grinding in Reverse City. And, you know, it's the same story all over again until this point, right? the only exception to this is this storyline and the one in Aspera, I think. And I think they also added one in Latch, but I'm not 100% sure right now. These are more optional, but you know, they're gonna stare you in the face. It's, you know, especially if you click on, you know, just see my level range. So yeah, and I've gotten so used to skipping the story that I can't really care anymore, I think. But the good thing that is coming up here in 1 week from now, I think, maybe it's already out by now, is that they are gonna add the story replay feature in the like Grand Ethereum or stuff like that, I don't know. And I think I'm gonna make use of that just to, you know, actually have a clue on what's going on here. And I think that patch also has the Theron nerf and the Darknell nerf. So the next couple of weeks are gonna be very interesting for us, I imagine. I will try to join a Saren party and, you know, just get the experience. And I won't join a Darknell party, but I will try to solo that boss, as you know. And yeah, let's hope for more amazing gameplay by yours truly. Oh man. And with that, anyways, this was a fantastic week. I don't know, something about my mood and this game this week. I really enjoyed playing. And yeah, I hope you do too, and I'll see you around next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, bye bye.